Hi everyone, today we're talking film photography again, and I just want to talk to you about a specific camera or specific camera types, and these are called rangefinders. This one specifically is the Olympus 35RC. I took a trip a weekend or so ago with my family, and we visited a place called Woodland Gardens, and I took this little camera with, and it was really a good opportunity just to relax, unwind, and definitely reflect a bit on not only the year but also photography and art itself. So rangefinder cameras is basically great for beginner film photographers. They are very small and light, and they are also very quiet. Most of them, especially these little point and shoot ones, are very easy to use, and you can just grab them, plunk them in a bag, get some film and click away. Firstly, it teaches you the basics of photography. So we were speaking about all of the basic things you need to know as a photographer. And with these cameras, because most of them are manual, they're very easy to understand and just to get to know your basics. And they really help you as an artist or as a photographer just to slow down. When it comes to film photography and you're using a certain roll of film, you have 36 shots. You can't see the pictures afterwards. You really have to focus on the specific frame and what you see, especially things like composition and light. You don't have to worry about settings too much. So just taking the camera and using it for this purpose helps you just to get back to the basics again. It makes you slow down, just to take it easy and just to concentrate, and also to appreciate your surroundings and maybe the people around you, and not to rush things or to get into all the technical details, but just to actually see the moment and see the picture. They are very portable, they are very light, very easy to carry around with, and very quiet. The first one I want to talk about, and this is the one that I used on this specific trip, is the Olympus 35RC. So the Olympus 35RC is a classic 35mm rangefinder camera. It was made introduced in the 1970s. It's very small and probably the smallest rangefinder camera out there at this moment, especially at this price point. It's around about 11 centimeters wide, and the width is probably around about 70 millimeters. It weighs just over 410 grams. It's got a very sharp Zyko 42mm lens and a lens thread of 43.5 millimeters. It uses a Copperleaf shutter, and it includes shutter speeds from 1/15 to 1/500 seconds. And the shutter dial is actually located on the top of the camera. This is also a shutter priority camera, so you will select your shutter speed and the camera will automatically use the light meter and determine the exposure for you by picking the right aperture. The focusing system, it works on a rangefinder focusing system, and it covers anything from about a meter to about to infinity. The viewfinder is what we call a couple rangefinder with a viewfinder with parallax correction. So you will basically look through the viewfinder and you will align the little image in the middle and make sure that your focus is perfect by aligning these two little images. It's also got bright frame lines in the viewfinder itself, so you can exactly compose your image and see exactly what you're going to take the photo of. So it works in, like I said, shutter speed priority or shutter priority, but you will need a battery for that, so the light meter actually works. If you do not want to use this camera in shutter speed priority, you can use it in manual mode without the battery, where you can select the shutter speed and also then the aperture on the lens itself. It can take film speeds from the range of 25 to 800. So the film type it uses, and with this specific camera I used Kodak Gold, but it uses 35mm film, and most of the controls on the camera is completely manual. So you've got a manual film advance lever, and you've also got a rewind crank. So the battery it uses is still some of the old 1.35 volt mercury cell batteries, but you can get some equivalents or just a little converter to make sure that the newer batteries will work on this camera. But like I said, you do not have to have a battery. You can use this camera in complete manual mode. So this is really a great little camera, and it's really portable. It's got a sharp lens, it's easy to carry around, and it looks so cool and retro. It also has like additional features like a self timer, exposure lock, and I think what makes it so cool is the fact that it looks sturdy. It's got this metal body, and it's got this classic silver black and white design. Most of the Olympus rangefinder cameras are extremely good, and this one is no exception. A really nice camera to grab, and for somebody that's into film photography or somebody that's just starting film photography, this is a really, really good choice. And they're not that easy to find, but you might be lucky enough to find one of them. And if you do, on the second-hand market, I would definitely opt and definitely buy the 35RC from Olympus. Like I said, we took a trip to Woodland Gardens in Magaliesburg. We only went for a couple of days, me and my family. We took the two dogs, the two Yorkies with. It was a great getaway just to relax and not to focus on the hustle and bustle of the city and work and things, and just to switch off and rewind a bit and relax. We really enjoyed the trip, and it's a beautiful place. It's about 12 kilometers from the town center, and it offers self-catering chalets that are private and very cozy. It's about 50 minutes from my house, so it's a very nice drive, especially for people that don't want to necessarily drive for hours to go for a little retreat or a little getaway. They have a couple of chalets, and it includes a kitchen, a veranda, a braai area, and some of the bigger chalets, and the one we had also includes pits for bonfires. The accommodation is suitable for single people, for couples and families, and like I said, the bigger chalets can cater for up to 8 people. The property is pet friendly, which to us is very important, because some of these getaways are more about the two little Yorkies than it's about us. So you can bring your dog, but you have to arrange with them in advance. There's these beautiful gardens to explore, walking trails through the forest, and also an observation deck where you can just sit, relax, and view the amazing Magaliesburg mountains. You can also enjoy a rock swimming pool with seating areas and decks, and other activities around the area and on the property itself includes bird watching, cycling, and just relaxing by the pool. So it's easy to get there. It doesn't require you to have a huge 4x4 or a double cab or a bakkie or something. You can just literally drive through Magaliesburg, and it's about 15 minutes from Magaliesburg So I'll put all the information at the bottom. So if you are looking for a little place to go and you are in the area, I would definitely go check it out, and maybe go look at the website and see what they have available. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will definitely be doing some more videos about film photography in days to come. But if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we are talking everything visual arts on this channel. Please look out for the notifications, and I will see you guys soon.